But I wanted to start off, Ray, I just want to make sure that your NFL's IQ is still there. Rob, if you don't mind pulling out the recent jersey of, I don't know if you've seen this or not, if you can pull this up, Shedeur Sanders' jersey. Did you see this clip here with, have you seen this or no?
No, I haven't.
Okay, you have to see this.
Okay.
So this just happened a few days ago. Okay. Drewski, Stephen A. Smith, ESPN, and I want you to see what questions she asks, and the media fans have gone after her. So you see whose jersey that is, right?
I see whose jersey that is.
Go for it, Rob.
Feeling good, man. Excited, flew here for this. I'm up. I didn't know I was doing this this early. I'm up, though. Jeez.
Well, it's a blast for us to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, so the jersey. Let's get into it because obviously this ties to one Shedeur Sanders who balled out in his first preseason game. I'm sorry, I apologize. Barry Sanders.
What do you think about that?
Yeah.
How quickly we forget Barry Sanders?
How can you miss that, though? That's impossible to miss.
That jersey is a, one of those where even now you'll see guys wearing that jersey, Barry's jersey.
Oh, man, too many freaking people. What?
Yeah. You played against him, right?
Yeah.
What was he like?
Yeah. He didn't have a good day against us.
No?
No. It was a bad day.
How bad was the day?
This is when we were just starting to build a bully. And he came to us in 98, I think it's last year, and he needed something like 48 yards and it was like personal. And I was like, he's not getting those yards. Like, I love Barry, but he's not getting those yards. And we hunted him. It was tough.
What was the game? Now I want to know the stats.
He's probably the last game we played. What was it? 98? Come on, pull up me some stats. It was 98. He played against us.
Is that the record year? If it's the record year, it's 97 because you came in 96.
I came in 96, right? I think we played him in 98. Yeah. Whatever day he came to Baltimore, that was his last run. And it just did not end well.
Yep, that was it, December 27th.
Trust me.
This December 27, 98?
Yes, sir.
What did he do? Let's see the stats, Rob. Can you pull that up? Yeah. December 27, 98. What did Barry Sanders? So in that game, I have one November 9th, 97. Barry Sanders played against you during that incident. He rushed over 2,000. In that game, Barry Sanders ran for 81 yards, 20 carries.
What, 97?
In 97.
97.
But you're saying you guys also played 98, or you're thinking...
What? 27. Did we play them in 98 in Baltimore?
How shifty was he?
That was his greatest gift.
Wow.
What was it?
19 attempts for 41 yards.
Oh, my God.
Listen, man.
Oh, my God.
PB,
2.2.
It's serious business, man. And that's when we was building up to it.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Personal. So right before the game, you're like, we're not gonna let him
because we had a whole Barry. No, I love him to death. But we had an entire life-size picture of Barry Sanders when you walk in the meeting. Period. It's not hard. He will not get what he's trying to get.
And so what is the mindset going into the game? Are you just looking for a reason to increase the temperature in the room?
Yeah. Yeah. We were bullies, man. This is when you can beat people up, and just literally beat them up. And when he came in there, we was like, look, I told the D-line, I said, look, keep them boys off of us. We gonna hunt him. And man, it was that group started to build something that ultimately ended up being 2000. 98 was kind of the break in that. Rod Woodson had just came to us, Sam Adams, Tony Siragusa, Peter Bulwell, Michael McQuarrie, Corey behind us, Dwayne on one side, Chris McAllister on the other side. And we're looking at each other and saying, how are we going to lose, right? Who can actually move the ball against us? So by the time we got to Marvin Lewis, Marvin was like, I was like, Marvin, stop coaching us. Unleash us. You're trying to coach us. Don't coach us. Because if you coach us, you're going to have us thinking. We're not thinkers. Half of my guys on my D-line, they can't think like that.
In what setting are you saying this to the coach?
After almost every game. Stop. so what would happen is we would put in certain defenses, and I'm like, Marv, we don't need to blitz. Nobody. Like, we can beat them in a 4-man front, 7-man front. Trust me, Sam and Goose, they gonna take 2. Somebody gonna have to find a way to block me, and somebody gonna have to try to find a way to stop Pete. We was tough. We were a bad matchup for a lot of offenses. So when Marvin came in the meet, I told Rod Wilson, I said, look, Rod, there's one rule. Don't let the ball get over your head, we win. It's that simple. There's nobody that can stand in front of us. Now remember, we started piecing this team together. In 96, we got rid of a lot of guys. 97, my second year, we were like, we was 4-12. We was 6-10, right? 6-9-1, right? Then 99, we got to 8-8. But we started to feel this thing started to move early 98. But then we was kind of struggling offensively, so we couldn't put no pieces together. And then that's by the time I went to Oz, and I was like, Oz, man to man, you just got to trust me. Like the culture, like who we gonna bring in here. Like, it means everything. The locker room is everything. And he was like, look, and this is why I think me and his relationship is what it is. He says, look, it's your locker room. You tell me what you want. You tell me the pieces.
And this is who? Oz?
Ozzie Newsome.
Oh, wow. Got it. So
1000%.
So let me ask you though, would you go and say, we got to trade for him? We got to get for him.
Yes.
So
I was recruiting because we were horrible. When we got to Baltimore, there was no identity at all. Right? In our division, P, it was Jacksonville, Eddie George, Steve McNair was in that division, and they were having their way with us. We were just a very unbalanced team. We had a lot of old Cleveland Brown mentalities still on the team. How do we win? How do we lose? Right? We had older guys who really they stopped.
Who were the pessimistic guys in the locker room? Like, we got to get rid of these guys.
Me.
You?
Yeah.
You were pessimistic?
I was young, and I was pessimistic. I was like, look, man, I'm not. I come from where we win. Every time we step on the field, we win. Yeah. We're not stepping on the field negotiating bruh. So I'm looking at all this, and I'm like, nah, what? Nah, we got to change this. We got to change that. We need this. We need that. So then that's when, honestly, it was probably 98, 99, actually at the end of 99, where I actually started to ask real hard questions. Like, why do we run this? Why do we play this defense? Why do we play him? And why do we make him do this on this? No.
One-on-one or in group settings?
Group settings and one-on-one.
So in front of your peers, teammates, you're asking, why is he running this?
Oh, this was the transparency on what we had in that locker room is what made that locker room.
When did that become that transparent?
Right in 98.
In 98?
98.
Who revealed that? Who allowed that? Did Ozzie let you?
Marvin.
Okay.
Marvin allowed what we started to do on the field.
Marvin was at the house for your birthday, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's what I'm telling you, like, the way we thought.
I spoke to him for 45 minutes about that. I was telling you, him and I had a lengthy conversation together.
Listen, that guy, I give all credit to what it means to actually know what you're doing. A lot of people can come to work and they can have an awesome talent, but to know what you're doing, I came upstairs. So Damani Dawson was a problem for me. Hall of Fame center for Pittsburgh. Had the ashiest hands I've ever seen in my life. Did not care about the freaking hands. And I'm like, wow. So I come in my first 2-3 years and we're like really not good on the defense line. And this man is jumping, climbing up to me so quickly. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and you're talking about a pulling center. It's very rare, right? That you have that many centers that can actually pull and do all these things he was doing. And there was one game where he made me take some real gambles that hurt our defense bad. And it gashed us. Jerome hit us down the pipe. And Marvin comes in the meeting and he's cursing me from ear to ear while everybody's in the room. He's like, I could never have a great defense if my linebacker cuts the middle of the defense. I said, look, man. So he cursed me a couple of times, too many, and I got up and walked out. I was like, look, straight up. Like, man, I ain't never had a father in my life, bro. So the last thing you're going to do is curse me. You can coach me. You can coach me hard, but don't curse me.
You said that to Marvin.
Oh, man, this is why our relationship turned to be much more than just coach player.
Wow.
Yeah, he really started to understand what I was trying to do, and it wasn't selfish. It was build a culture, and the culture had to be built off accountability. Do your job, right, and know what the hell you're doing. Now, when you started to learn, when I did that against Damani, he says to me, "You can't do that." I said, "Well, I don't know how to beat him. I don't know how to beat him. I'm young, Marv. Like, that dude is good."
Who's this?
Damani Dawson, right? I said, the way this guy comes off the line and climbs to that second level, man, my gosh.
That's the center you're talking about.
Yes, I'm telling you, PB, he was rough, man. Damani, yeah, Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer. Just technique-wise, just so skilled. And then
This is a 300-pound guy, 320-pound guy.
300-pound guy. Yeah. So Marvin says, I don't know how to beat him. Help me beat him. He said, you want me to help you beat him? I said, absolutely. He said, start meeting me upstairs every morning at 6:30. Every morning. I was like, before camp? He was like, yes. Because I want you to go through install. I want you to go through anything. You say you want it, come get it all. Rest of my career. From that moment, the rest of my career. The rest of my career.
6:30 in the morning?
The rest of my career.
Wow.
I knew it the way coaches knew it. There's nothing that I did not know from a scouting report, from an offensive coordinator, a player's statistics, whatever they was. Oh man, P, there was moments where I got through in my career where I became the one to write up the first 15 plays. So before every game, because I started to understand my players, not better than the coaches, but I was out there in battle with them. So I know how they think, I know how they react. And man,
was there moments where you're like, this guy doesn't belong on the team anymore, we got to get rid of him?
There was a moments that happened. There was a moments that says we're not using him right.
Oh, okay.
Right? I give you an example, Terrell Suggs, right? Terrell Suggs is probably coming off the ball. I done saw a lot of people with that first step. J.J. Watt, Derrick Brooks, they got steps coming off that ball. But his power and the way T-Sizzle comes off the ball, it's unseen, right? And next thing you know, we're in the meetings, and we're calling the first 2-3 plays of him dropping in the flats trying to fool somebody. I'm like, what? No. So that's when I went to the coordinator personally. I said, look, just give me a chance. I'm gonna write down 15 plays. Give me the first 15 of any game based off my study and to know how my guys hunt for what, like 12 years, about 11 years. And it was a competition with me and coaches because they used to always say, how do you know this? How do you know the way it's going to happen? I said, I don't, but I'm dictating what won't happen. Right? Because every defense has holes in it, right? So if you come and you try to disguise a certain thing and you playing against Peyton Manning, you playing against Tom Brady, cover one, you know you got an out route, you got a curl, you got a backside seam route, you got so many things. Cover two, you know, check, run the ball because you got a light box. Cover three, your safety going to cheat down when he want to cheat down, but how do you disguise that enough so they don't see it? You stop disguising and just beat the hell out of them.
How much of it was talent? How much of it was psychological games with the opponent? How much of it was preparation? Where would you rank those three?
Yeah, talent-wise, we had a lot. We was loaded, and we started to load up as we started to go. Remember, Sizzle wasn't even there when 2000. When we made that run with 2000, Mike McQuarrie and Rob Burnett. And I won't even say it was talent. I would just purely say men made up their mind that another side that had different colors on was not going to beat us one-on-one. It's impossible. When we came in defense, we clicked the button and we say, why is he blocking you one-on-one? We're not here to be blocked one-on-one. All right, we're gonna play a 4-man rush, which means we're gonna be light in the box, which means you got to beat your man, then go do something else. Then I started this thing in practice where we got to touch the ball every play. And that lasted until I retired. Every defensive player on that field from 98 to the time I retired, every play. Yeah, practices was longer because I don't care if it was a pass, we're running to the ball. Goose, I need you running to the ball. Yeah. It was a culture. It was a culture.
Break that down for me. Everybody's got to run to the ball. Why is that important?
Because it's a mentality. Turn, go. Don't turn it. I can show you football. If you ever watch the game with me, you'll be like, why are you so mad? Because it's disgusting what you see. Nobody on the same page. Everybody, one running this way, one running this. That's why so many big plays happen. If you're a great defense, you can be totally wrong as a great defense. And if they run a play that y'all ain't never seen, if everybody wrong, you right. That's how tough a great defense is. If we're all playing pass, then you're gonna get past. It was just when the thing that you miss, I think now in today's games, back then there were coaches on the field. Rod Woodson was one of the smartest people I probably ever played in my freaking life. Played with.
Steelers?
Yeah. Then he came to Baltimore. And then I was blessed, right?
He was fun to watch, man.
Oh, gosh. I'm telling you.
He was so much fun to watch.
He was an assassin.
Yeah.
Right. He didn't think about nothing else. You know, black belt and all that stuff. Like, he was the one, when he first got to Baltimore, he says, I've never seen leadership from a young man like this. So what do you want to do? What do you want to do? And I said, Paco, I call him Paco for a reason. I'm going to keep him. I won't disclose that right now. He said, what do you want to do? I said, I'm going to tell you straight up. I would be the most dominant defensive player that ever played this game. He was like, really? I was like, trust me. But then off the field had to align with the mentality. So Rod knew I was, 22, 23 years old. So he knew every Fridays the younger guys would go out, right? We'd get cars and go to D.C. and whatever. And 2 times he walks up to me, he says, get in the car. He said, meet me in the weight room. And I go in the weight room. And he's like, we're going to meet in here every morning, after camp, before camp. I said, what? You work out before practice? He was like, absolutely. He said, and next Friday, when you go to D.C., I'm going with you. I was like, all right, come on.
Now, you guys are 10 years apart.
We 10 years apart. We go to D.C. We get to D.C. probably 9:45, 10 o'clock. He's tapping me on my shoulder at 11, it's time to go. I'm like, really? We just got here. Like, this is horrible.
This is Friday night.
This is Friday night.
So you can at least rest Saturday for game Sunday.
Yes, before game
right.
Sunday. So he's like, he did it twice with me. And then I said, you know what? I get it. I'm done. Because I get it. You're basically saying I'm wasting my time going all the way down there, trying to drive all the way back. Okay, great. And that was the last time I went. He went that one last time with me, and I was like, all right, I get it. I got to be a professional.
Done.
What's going on, everyone? It's your man, Sugar Ray Lewis. Listen, I'm on my neck. I'm trying to connect. I don't care what it is. Let's say sports. Let's say life. Let's say leadership. Let's say hope, faith, worry, fear, whatever it is. Let's chat. Let's do it. I'm looking forward to seeing you soon.
If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.